Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities. It's our discussion of Disney merchandise. Over there is, oops, nope, over there actually, is our site manager, Rebecca Burbank. I'm the site co-founder, Rebecca Mosley. Oh, I am just like somewhat discombobulated, but got everything finally situated here. How are you doing, Becca?
I'm good. I'm good. I totally understand the discombobulation. Yesterday we had a fun day at work. Well, not a fun day at work, but the phones were off, so we could just focus on things and do some training. And today, well, the phones are back on, and it's just like, oh my gosh.
Exactly. But we're here to talk about merchandise. We're going to do some online window shopping, maybe find a few items to add to the wish list. We're starting off with a brand new collaboration the Disney company's got going on.
Yes, with Lululemon of all brands. So a lot of athleisure wear.
Now I'm gonna pull. I heard one of our team went into a store and they were told it's Lululemon.
Lululemon.
I
Okay.
hey, don't quote me on it because I didn't go. That's how they said it. So it's with less sophistication. I mean, more sophistication. Although I do like Lululemon better.
Lululemon. Okay.
We'll see
Lemon.
if it's true. Are you in the chat? If you're in the chat and you are a passionate fan of the brand, let us know. Is it more like the fruit or more like a delightful French design? But we've got the familiar Mickey Mouse popping up all over this athletic brand.
Yeah, no, this is pretty fantastic. I like that the brand name kind of has that like Disney style to the font, which is super fun. And
Yep.
then I like the subtle Minnie and Mickey imagery on there.
Yes.
Like the silhouettes on most of the items. There's a few that have like you know, yeah, those are fun, right?
Yes, they're very bold, and these designs have popped up now on Disney Store.
Mhm.
And they are also available at various, obviously the retailers themselves, and they're coming internationally soon too. I believe tomorrow maybe is when they're going to make their international debut. But today it was the big news over in some of their I guess a flagship location in New York. I saw it was popping up over there, and for us, it hit Disney Store today. So we've got an article about it. We'll have a link below. And when you buy at Disney Store, having clicked on us to get there, we receive a commission. So we greatly appreciate your support by shopping at Disney Store via a link from Laughing Place. Let's see. There's more Disney Store news, Becca.
Yes, there's a limited edition Asha doll from the movie Wish. I really like the photography for this for this item. I'm not sure I like the full like the her face is different than I think it would than I would expect it to be. The side profile looks fantastic. Her dress is gorgeous, but I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just that doll that they took a picture of, but something
I
feels
agree.
slightly different about her face.
I think I want to guess it's the angle is making her eye placement look
That's
different.
possible.
And so it's giving kind of a quirkiness to her that I don't
Associate with
kind
the
of connect with
character.
the character. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So so that's how
That might be it. I think you put your finger on it.
that's how I'm feeling as I look at it, because like you say, the profile this is like a piece of the film come to life. I love how he's glowing. Yeah,
I
I feel like
know. It's so
so
cute.
so this is a limited edition of 2,100, which means we're looking at a price of $99, and all I want is Star.
Right? Well, people have paid more for smaller items. So if you buy the $99 star and you get the Asha doll with it, that's a pretty good deal.
I love Star. Oh,
Yeah.
so adorable. Over at Epcot, the magical nanny is making her way.
Yes. And yeah, this is interesting, and I think it reminded me of when they had announced there was going to be an attraction, a Mary Poppins attraction. I think it was at the 2019 Expo, and sadly that project has been put on hold, what, indefinitely or something like that, postponed indefinitely. So
Sure. I just know there's been no forward progress, no indication that anything else is happening. Whether or
well,
not they've officially said anything, I don't pay attention.
I feel like the arrival of this would have lined up with an opening of the attraction,
It's
but
funny. I had the exact same thought. I really did. I was like, wow, maybe somebody forgot to tell them. That was like what went through my head.
right?
But I love the silhouette of
Yes.
Mary flying up into the sky, the practically perfect nanny in every way. You've got a variety. There's like teapots and teacups, there's tank tops and dresses. And what's interesting to me of note is that it actually is branded with United Kingdom Epcot. And
Mhm.
so you actually have that Epcot logo and area. See?
Maybe
And
that's also why we both felt like this would have lined up with the opening of an attraction.
Well, and it's such a broad collection too,
Yes,
right? I
yes,
mean, I'm still sharing with you images from that article. There's this a lot. Now this was a penguin that was available at the D23 Expo. See, this has Mary Poppins 60 over
yeah.
there. So yeah, but like see, Epcot, United Kingdom.
I
Yeah,
think it's still, regardless of whether or not that is the case, it does make sense to still produce a collection like this and offer it at Epcot.
totally. The Mary
Yeah,
Poppins
yeah.
attraction just flew away.
And I really love the blue color scheme that they opted for. Like,
And yep,
it's not something that I don't think blue necessarily when I think of Mary Poppins, but because she's got
the
a
beautiful pea coat that
yes.
that's what I call it. I call it a pea coat, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, that beautiful
I
coat that she wears when she first arrives, and her straw hat are kind of
yes.
in that very deep blue tone, as I recall. Maybe the hat's even black, but I think of it as being
I feel
blue.
like it might be, but I
Yeah.
mean,
I
I
also like that they have the parrot
yes.
handle, right, from the umbrella, because that's such a signature part of her character. And the ears have Mary uh, in silhouette, a couple of silhouettes. It's got the lamppost. So if you're a Mary Poppins Returns fan, the lamppost was more significant in that film, so you can kind of celebrate that. And of course, a sequiny bow on the mouse
Mhm.
here. So this is new arrival over at Epcot's United Kingdom, and we'll keep an eye out for it to make its way, hopefully, maybe to DisneyStore.com, so those of us who aren't heading to Epcot anytime soon can still bring it home.
That would be fantastic.
Um, Overseas, Hong Kong Disneyland is celebrating a favorite dining location of Epcot fans.
Yes, the trash can table. The I mean, who has not perched atop a trash can to enjoy their snacks at or at any of the Disney parks? I definitely have. Yeah, this is super fun. This like their mystery, I believe. Like it's a randomly selected trash can figurines. And I just thought this was super fun. And while we can't have it here, or we don't have them here in the United States, and you have to travel overseas, of course, to get these, I still thought it was something that was really fun to feature.
I love that they even have trash can fans over there. Check it out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, every park has their thing, right?
Right? Yep, exactly. 100%. Here in the States, oh wait, Dewey coming in and saying, I love those trash cans. I
Yeah,
thought you
no,
were going to come in, Dewey, and say, gotta have a disguise.
that too.
Jollywood Nights.
Mm-hmm.
happening at Disney Hollywood Studios. In fact, Jeremiah and I were on earlier today talking about all of the holiday fun that he's been having. He went to Disney Studios for Jollywood. He went to Magic Kingdom for not Very Merry Christmas Party. Went to Disney Springs to check out all the Christmas trees. So we were sharing images and video from those fun times that he's been having. But what are we focusing on here, Becca?
Well, this is some of the event exclusive merchandise at Jollywood Nights. So you have to be attending the party to be able to purchase these items, but it's always fun to see what exclusives they have at the various holiday gatherings at the Disney parks. Ollie is the mascot here. He's a gingerbread cookie. I have not had the pleasure to go to Jollywood Nights. This, I think, is the second year of the event. Have you been?
I have not. No, I've only experienced it through our team's photos and videos. Apparently, Geo thinks he looks like a pancake, and I have to admit that when they just pull his head
Yes.
and throw it on a cup, I'm with you. It does look, he does look like a pancake. But when you get him full figure, there you go. He's adorable.
Yeah.
You may recall last year, I think there were only 2 items. I know it was extremely limited as far as the amount of branded merchandise for Jollywood Nights, but this year they really expanded it, even including pass holder specific merchandise for Jollywood.
Yes. Yeah, which is pretty cool. I like it. I think I like the artistic styling of it, and it seems like it's something that you could wear maybe not all the time, but it's something that you could wear multiple times and not just specifically when you're in the parks. Because some of the merchandise that Disney releases feels very much tied to, like, where are you going to wear it? Only in the parks.
Would you lean more towards a pattern look like we have here with the portion of the spirit jersey, that lower portion of the spirit jersey, or do you like the big, would you go with a big logo event tee?
I think it depends. I'm not one, like, it's not across the board for me, but I think in this case I would go with the logo tee.
Yeah, I like
What
the
about
logo
you?
tee, but I really wish that they would offer this as kind of an all over t-shirt pattern. Because
Yeah, that would be.
I really like the look of Ollie like that all over, and they've got the 2 different poses, the hello, and then also playing the saxophone on this shirt. And yeah, I don't know why it grabs me a bit differently than the enormous just singular image on
Mhm.
the T front. So yeah, but I really like I'm guessing this is a lug.
I
I
think
really
so. It
I
looks very much like a lug, and I know they have some type of a partnership with Disney, so it would make perfect sense that that's what that is.
But I wouldn't be allowed to buy this mug because there's a rule in my house against blue mugs, because all of my mugs are, well, most of my mugs have been blue over the years. So I that's my
Wait, so
limitation.
is it exterior and interior? Because I thought you just had a lot of mugs that had a blue interior.
Oh, you are correct. It is that my mugs almost all have a blue interior, but in
Okay.
some cases that means it also
Hey,
has a blue
exterior.
exterior.
Okay.
So, however, I did break out of the mold with my Disneyland hotel mug that I
Yes.
got. And I got it because it has the really pretty clock face.
Yes, it's a great clock face.
Yeah, so yeah, I love this mug very much. It's very, very makes me feel good when I pull out when I put it at my Nespresso in the morning. Yeah.
I know.
Speaking of coffee, Joffrey's has a holiday sale, and it's got kind of a bit of a fun twist to it throughout the weeks.
Yeah, so last week when we first wrote about this, they were doing Aulani, I believe. Um, or wait, yeah. Sorry, it's like going all over the place. And this week, their sales are going to be on the Epcot and Hollywood studio area coffees. So each week now through December 2nd, we'll have a different Disney park that they're celebrating.
And just to give you the visual there, we've got the 14th through the 17th is Epcot and Disney Hollywood Studio area coffees, along with some of Joffrey's flavored coffees. And then the 21st through 24th is Animal Kingdom, and 27th through 1st is Magic Kingdom. You can read more about that in the article that we'll link below. If you enjoy the coffee when you're at the Disney World restaurants or the coffee stands, whether it's the Epcot or the Skyliner or Tomorrowland, be sure to check out the sale that they have going on. I know that Gio, like me, enjoys Shaken Jamaican. That is the blend that we both are fond. I'm actually also quite fond of their blends that they do for some of the fancier resorts. Like they have one over at Boardwalk that I enjoy. Those tend to be a little bit darker roast. Oftentimes their roasts are quite mild, but they do have a few deeper roast coffees as well. Rock Love news on the horizon here. We've got Moana 2.
Yes, this is a gorgeous new locket that is available now. This is inspired by the film, of course. This is their sea star enameled locket. I like that it's blue, which I'm wondering if we're going to see a different. And maybe we already know, and I'm just completely oblivious. But I'm hoping to see a new locket in the film.
There is. I know there is. Tony told me.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I love this. I think it's so pretty.
So yeah, we've got some new looks from Moana 2. They've got an adorable hey pendant as well over there and a pua. So be sure to check out these items over at Rock Love. And I know it's not Disney, but I wanted to be sure that you all knew that oh no, not that I'm subscribing to their newsletter, but that they released PlayStation gear. It's a pendant. It's got the little controller button rings. They've got some stud earrings as well. So if you're a gamer, this is adorable. And yeah, like I say, wanted to make sure you knew about it from there over at Rock Love. Mike Celestino did a book review. What have we got from Mike?
Well, this I think is that it's not coming, or it's available now on Amazon, and I think at some other retailers. But yeah, this is The Art of Futurama. They had previously announced it at San Diego Comic-Con. And so yeah, this is Art of Futurama, a visual history of Matt Groening's cult classic. I can never say his name correctly. And yeah, he apparently had a part in this book as well. I love this show more. I've never gotten to The Simpsons, but I love Futurama, so I'm very excited that there's an art book.
Knowing how passionate Mike is about Futurama, I am sure that he is very excited to have this book by Groening. And so you can check out more information and read Mike's what details Mike has opted to share. Yes. Following the link below. Mike also had a chance to bring us information about a kids-oriented collection, right? Yeah, this is kids fishing equipment. You can get a tackle box. You can get a fishing pole. Did you fish when you were young, Becca?
No, my grandpa would fish, and so it was always something we talked about, like, oh, we'll go out on the because he had a boat, little motorboat. We'll go out on the boat and we'll fish, but we never actually did any fishing. So, how about you? Did you get to that?
Frequently, my great granddad had a pond out by his. He had a farm with some cow. Let's see, he had 2 cows, maybe 1 cow. And some guineas, and yeah, we would go out to that pond and do a bit of fishing, and then nearby was another fishing hole that we'd head over to when my cousins had come to town, and they're all boys, and it was awesome because I caught way more fish than they did, and so I had quite the bragging rights for a while. So, and Grandma would cook them up that night. I enjoyed it. Hi. we are happy you're joining us from Massachusetts. Caitlin coming in, joining us. So I'm just reminiscing about fishing. So I would have loved to have had more fun looking gear and gear that was sized to me. I mean,
Yes.
I was using fishing poles that were like so much bigger than me back then. I'm sure they existed, but I wouldn't have been as aware of them. Whereas this, I would have been like, hey, I want that.
Right?
Geo saying I carried similar rods and boxes years ago as toys. These aren't toys. These are the real thing. They got a tackle
Yeah.
box. They got
Which it's so fascinating to me, and it's fun that it's Marvel themed. Like this is the last thing that I would have thought. Like, guess what Marvel characters, what product Marvel characters are on. I would not have said fishing equipment. That would have been so far down the list.
But now you can. Black Panther, Ghost Spider, right? I believe is what I saw. Yeah.
Yes.
Captain America along with Miles Morales. So
and it's Sam Wilson's Captain America. So
okay.
Just to clarify that. So that's pretty cool.
And Geo saying, no, they were real too. They were at Toys R Us.
I was wondering. I was almost gonna say, and then I was like, no, you don't know you don't know that, Becca.
Yeah, okay. That's what the RS was missing. Okay, so Geo was ahead of the curve. Hey, speaking of ahead of the curve, I don't know if you realize, but 69 years ago today, the clock tower got hit by lightning in Hill Valley. Over at Hasbro, another pop culture phenomenon, Star Wars.
Yes, looks like Gift the Galaxy is going to be back for another round of merchandise reveals, and I think we already have a story from today, but this is from yesterday, or maybe there's one I don't remember. But there's tons of stuff coming. Mike put this together for us. It's pretty cool.
And it's the crew from the upcoming Skeleton Crew. Over here we've got, let's see, I wrote all their names down and I think I put it in the file here. Let me pull it up. Yeah, we've got Wim, we've got Fern, we've got Jod Nawood, which I believe that's the
Neither of us is an elephant. The elephant-looking character.
Oh, the elephant. That's the elephant-looking character.
Sorry, there's a.
His name is Neil. I know that his name is Neil. And then we have Pirate Captain Brutus, and then we have KB. But I was trying to remember the actor. Oh, it's Jude Law, right? Jude Law is the
Jod
Nawood. He's the one with the removable scarf around his head. There's quite a few pistols with the Pirate Captain Brutus character. And Neil is adorable, but looks way too much like Captain EO's Hooter, and I just can't get past it. I'm eager for the show to drop so I can watch and get my own, I've already got personas locked into these characters. I'm eager to see the show, see if I'm right on what I'm anticipating their personalities will be like based upon the stills and toys.
KB, is that the character that Mike got to interview for Who's the Boss? He did get to interview one of the cast members, and I don't remember if it was the girl who's playing KB or not, but it was a delightful interview. Shoot. Wow. So I don't know for sure, but that's something that I will have to put in
the Skeleton Crew cast interview. Okay, I haven't seen that pop by yet. I've missed out on that. I'll have to be sure to go check that out. That's pretty cool. So the series is making its debut December 3rd. So Mike, I know, is gathering up information and staying on top of that coming release. And so you'll be able to find information from him. He's way more educated on all things Star Wars than Becca and I combined.
No, we're just here to talk about the merchandise.
So we can just describe the pretty colors on the
yes
on the items. And so be sure to check out Laughing Place for more information about the actual TV series that's coming, Skeleton Crew. Also, within that world of Star Wars merchandise, we have a Lego Star Wars Stormtrooper mech building set. This is when you get to have fun watching Mike build something.
Yeah, I put this in here because it's perfect for gifting during the holiday season. My nephew, I don't think he knows about Star Wars, but I saw Mike's pictures and I was like, this is absolutely something that he would have a blast with. He's 7 and I like this is just so perfect for kids. I love it.
I like this rebel fighter in the background there. I'm gonna have to take a better look at that. That looks like a lot of fun, and I love minifigs. So, according to Mike, the set features multiple points of articulation and a beautiful and a buildable blaster. He says it's relatively easy to build and not terribly expensive, and he recommends it, as does Lego, probably for ages 6 and up. So you can watch him build it, and you can see if you want to throw it into your shopping list this week as you get ready for the holidays. I do not have a Sensational 7 this week, but I want to use the time to say, please, the shirt that was spotted on the shelves at D23 Brazil, which if you haven't seen our coverage from D23's inaugural fan event down there in Sao Paulo, there are so many videos down as part of this channel from the various presentations, Marvel and Disney animation and Disney parks, just lots of fun. But this Disney Channel shirt, that's, you're watching Disney Channel, it's Portuguese. I would not hesitate to purchase said shirt in my tongue, in English.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like a great time of my, childhood. And then when we were first starting Laughing Place is when Disney Channel was really kind of at its pinnacle with High School Musical and all of that hitting the scene. So yeah, this would be a quick purchase if it found its way to US shelves. But so I'm just throwing it out there just in case somebody who's, Disney store related can be like, oh,
yeah.
And if you agree with me, put a comment below. Say, yeah, you're watching Disney Channel. Yes, 100%. I'm there. I'm there too. In the meantime, Becca, it's time for what we have available on the site that we didn't discuss in detail here.
I know, yeah. We are coming to the end of the Stitch Attacks Snacks collection, and today the gingerbread cookie series dropped. So that's available at Disney Store. There's 2 plush figures and a pin set. We've already covered holiday merchandise numerous times on this show, but if you want to see more photos, or if you happen to be heading to Walt Disney World, we've got pictures of what's available at Marketplace Co-op at Disney Springs. We talked a little bit about the AP exclusives at Jollywood Nights, but there's also a shirt for guests attending the Very Merry Christmas party. So if you're an AP pass holder, you can purchase some additional merchandise during the holiday season. And then today, on Disney Store, we had 2 new Disney Plus early access collections drop. One for Home Alone, which is just mind-boggling to me, and then the other for Deadpool and Wolverine. So there's some pajamas for Home Alone. There's a Wolverine baseball cap over at on Disney Store. So some fun stuff if you are a Disney Plus subscriber. We've also had some new Disney pins the past week. 35th anniversary of The Little Mermaid. There's a limited edition pin. And then we also have the holiday 2024 design. Trisha put together, I think it's Trisha and Maxon put together those articles for us. Roosevelt's dropped their Muppets Christmas Carol collection. I think most of the sizes have sold out, but there were three designs. They had men's and ladies cuts, or classic and ladies cuts. It's always possible they will restock And yeah, if you like Muppet Christmas Carol, it's a pretty great collection. Today we wrote about a Beauty and the Beast loungefly that's available for pre-order exclusively at Amazon. It's really gorgeous. It's got like a stained glass look to it. So if you're growing your loungefly collection, you don't want to miss out on that. And then finally, it's not Disney, but Universal Orlando's garage sale starts this weekend. And then, yeah, I think on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So if you want to head on over there to do some holiday shopping and, for the Universal fan in your life, this is the week to do it.
With that, we will remind you that at 7:30 Pacific is Disney Trivia Live. It's a head-to-head trivia contest. Today's topic is Disney Plus and Disney Minus. Because I don't know if you know it, because there wasn't as much fanfare as we've had in the past, but it's November 12th, which means it's the anniversary of the launch of Disney Plus. Wow. Right? I know, right? It's just like
5 years already?
Yeah. I know.
Wow.
Yep. But no confetti, no balloons. It's just here. Here it is. So, and it's a 5.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like
we celebrate every.
Oh, you don't want to celebrate? Okay. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for sticking around. Be sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying yourself. Let other people know that we're here. Hit subscribe and you'll find out when we're live, because we're in the parks frequently live and discussing Disney news live. We've got a morning show where we talk about the latest headlines. We have a weekly show where we discuss this show, merchandise. We've got trivia, parks. So a variety of Disney topics happening all the time here. Very active socials. We've hopped over to Blue Sky. We're getting a little bit more active over there as well. So while keeping our X and Instagram and YouTube and Facebook up to date, adding a little bit more with Blue Sky, because we know some of you are finding your way over there. So I want to thank you very much, and we'll see you all real soon.